Hi guys, welcome to Brazil. I hope you have fun here.
Thank you.
I think this movie is about accepting motherhood. Did you guys read the book? What do you think about the theme of the story?
You didn't read the book.
I didn't read the
I
book.
read the book, which is frustrating because it had so many incredible layers in it. But the writer of the script was able to just put essences of everything in there. And yes, it's for some people it's a story about navigating motherhood. For others, it's navigating isolation in a world of fear. And how do you reconnect with people and not lose yourself in that fear and that darkness? I like that it has something for everybody depending on what your point of view is. It's not just one avenue for the audience. The audience comes away with so many different things that we didn't expect. It's pretty great.
A lot of the movie you have your eyes covered. How was your research for that? And between takes, did you take it off?
Sometimes I would take it off, but sometimes it would be just interesting to kind of stay in it in a sense and just to kind of try and navigate through life.
There's something about like with the blindfold on in that house that we scavenged where we did the Pop-Tart thing. I literally would just find myself in between. I would sit down with the blindfold on and it allowed you to sort of like everything would go away. You felt if you couldn't see, you were by yourself and it was a really peaceful feeling.
And you had to work with kids.
Yes.
Do you feel it's harder? You have an extra care working with kids, or it's just...
Was it hard working with me?
I didn't mean you.
He does though.
Yes, but I think working with kids, honestly, it's fun because they're almost always just really honest and present. So as a creative, as an actor, that's just the best thing that you need with the scene partner, with other creatives. So I mean, in that regard, working with kids was amazing. How was it working with kids out on the river, Sandy?
Yeah.
Scary. We just wanted to bring them home. So I think I spent 3/4 of my time keeping them warm, make sure they had what they had. So as one kind of mother, I was really focused on them. And then you had maybe 1/4 of the time to like be the Mallory. But when you're on a river and you're in a situation like that, your job is to babysit and to make sure the 2 5-year-olds are okay. And then somehow you just threw in your work in between little bits. But they were pretty extraordinary. Pretty
And
extraordinary
the
professionals.
real mother was there watching you?
Oh, they were
Yes.
watching me, but after a
Watch my
while,
kids.
I think they knew halfway in, they saw how protective I was and that I could wrangle them and that they relaxed and they were able to just go, we're going to be fine. But it's daunting. I was like, if this were my child, we had in the baby scene, after the birth scene, people with their newborn babies handing us their babies.
Would you give your baby to do that?
No. To an actress?
Yes.
No.
No,
But we were so, it was like, there was a moment where they were just crying so hard, which was great for the movie, and I was like, you gotta stop. Like every mother in the room was just aching from head to toe, and you said, you gotta give them back to the moms. It's just, you can't. That was hard. That was a really hard day because they were, it's just hard when they're so tiny and they can't tell you what they're needing. So that was a difficult one for me.
But under no circumstance are you allowed to take off your blindfold.
Did you hear that?